Before I start this video, I have a very simple question for you guys. Are we in the age of planar wars? These planar IEMs are popping left, right, and center, and there is a lot of planar based IEMs being introduced in the less than $250 range, and we are getting a lot of planar based IEMs. Nearly every Chinese brand that caters to the less than $250 price range is trying to provide us with a planar based IM. EDs introduced the MP145, which is fantastic. We had the KZ planar based IMs and the SPD driver IMs from QOA Celeste, Kinera Celeste, and this is the Sivga Nightingale. Now, what's interesting is that Sivga has a sistering brand, Afine, and they have introduced the Clanar. Okay, and these two IEMs share the exactly same driver, and the tuning is very different. This one is more balanced. That is slightly V-shaped and maybe W-shaped and more fun. This is catering to the more balanced kind of listeners. Okay, now I did compare this one with the quintet a few days ago, and I found it to be slightly lacking. Okay, so that was new back then. The the Nightingale was new. It didn't had enough hours behind it, but now after nearly 100 and 120 hours of burning, this is the final assessment of the Sivga Nightingale. I'll put in a few more hours, and expect it to open it I do not expect it to open a lot from here, but if it does, I will definitely report back. But the improvements that I'm seeing with this 120 hours burned in uh, Sivga Nightingale is substantial. Now, the biggest thing that I was not happy with was the triple definition. Okay, this one kind of felt like it is lacking the definition. I felt that the energy was not there, the definition was not there, the transparency was not there, but it has gained very good amount of transparency now. Notes have been a bit more cleaner, clearer, and the air that was feeling a bit more mushy is cleaner now. It sounds much more resolving too. And the other thing that I was not happy with was the sub bass extension. This pana based IEM was kind of lacking with the sub bass. It was more mid bassy. I was finding it to be slightly on the harder side. There was no softness to it, but I'm happy to report that it has gained very good amount of depth. It isn't the deepest. Okay, so if you are looking for a very sub basic kind of IM, this will not be it, but the depth had increased substantially, and it is not feeling like it is lacking the sub bass punch. But yes, this is not a bassy IM. Keep in mind that Sivga Nightingale isn't exactly a bassy IM, it is much more of a balanced sounding IM. Okay, and the mid range that I felt was very good is still very good. But what has changed is, even holds true for the treble range, the mid range and treble range instruments have gained a bit of aggression. Okay, it is they are getting a bit bitey. Okay, they aren't as smooth as they were at the initial stage. Okay, they are some notes are slightly more energetic. The bitiness comes from an uneven kind of energy gain. Okay, The energy isn't gained with all the instruments, but that is what makes this IM more grippy, more entertaining, more engaging, to be precise. And those who like very good transparency and clarity will love that. And if you are looking for a very smooth sounding IM, this isn't exactly very smooth, but it isn't going to bite you with sharpness or with sibilance or anything like that. Both extension at both end are fantastic. There is no issues with extension. And the biggest thing of this IM is the sonics of this small kind of, yeah, this is small for a 14.5 mm planar based IM. This is small, and the stage of this kind of smallish IM is fantastic, huge, to be precise. It isn't very tall, but it is wider, and the movement of instruments and cue placement of this IM is fantastic. The imaging is very good, layering separation is very improved now, and I like the way it places the instruments cleanly. Okay, I will not say that the clarity is top notch. For clarity you will have to opt for a more balanced IM. This still is entertaining and is balanced. Okay, the bass is not very tight, but it isn't exactly voluminous or very punchy. So yeah, this is a very well tuned IM that improves with very good amount of burn-in, and dynamics of this is very good too. So Sivga has a very good IM in the hand. It sounds very good. And if you like details, okay, if you like details, if you want a more grippy kind of IM that isn't very bassy, okay, this isn't exactly a bassy IM. So if you want that, this is the best IM I feel to invest in it. And the stage is fantastic, very well developed stage, and Sivga has tuned this to near perfection. I was expecting a bit more notes weight. This is a bit on the crispier side. I was expecting a bit more weight to the notes, but that is perfectly fine. No planar driver IM is heavy in the mid range, so this is perfectly fine and fantastic sounding IM. And my recommendation for a balanced planar IM, Sivga Nightingale gets my recommendation. So thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Enjoy.